Hello everybody and welcome to Lake Region High School basketball. I'm Penn Worcester along with John Mayo. We are here at Theodore Nutting Gymnasium for this afternoon's contest between the visiting Oxford Hills Vikings and our Lake Region Lakers. It's been a while playing this game. It was originally scheduled for earlier in the week, but a storm knocked it out for 2 days. And it took until today to get it in. So we are here now and we are awaiting the start of the varsity game. Before we get too far into it, we'll start on a sad note. We don't want to. We're starting on a sad note. It seems like we've had a lot of games where we've started on sad notes this year. We lost Peter James earlier this year. Bob Butler passed away some time ago, the man responsible for the heel points for so many years. And we have to report today that John's mom, Barbara, passed away early this morning. She had been battling health issues, and this morning came the sad news. I knew Barbara from a long time ago when I first moved here and started working in the area, and worked in the same school she worked in for a while. And known the Mayos, Barbara and Dick and John and David, and just very sad to hear it. And Dick, I know you're out there, and we send our condolences, wishes and prayers to you tonight. Hope you enjoy the game and take your mind off things for a little while. Anyway, all right, the two teams are warming up, and they'll be starting off pretty soon. We got another opportunity to watch the kids play, and in a year when we didn't know if that was going to be possible, it really makes it something a little more special to be able to do that. So, buzzer is sounded, and I was going to see if I could figure out how they're going to choose who gets the ball first. Referee coming over, that's Rob Foster. Boy, he's been refereeing. I don't know how long he's been refereeing, but it's more than a couple of years. I can remember seeing him in Augusta. I don't know, been a long time. Anyway, he's the referee. Dave McGowan is the umpire for this afternoon's game. We get ready for this. Keep an eye on the scorer's table. Amy Mayo is over there as the Lake Region scorekeeper. Jeff Porter. He's the one blowing that buzzer. I didn't have to ring it then, he just likes the sound of it. We're going to get to see one of the real good shooters in southern Maine, for one of the big schools in Cassidy Dumont. Watching her during warm-ups. If she shoots in a game like she shoots in warm-ups, she's going to be a handful. We'll see. All right, the buzzer has sounded. The ball is going to be in the hands of Oxford Hills to start. For Lake Region, we've got Liz Smith, L. Hall, Shelby Lynn, the Lakers are going to have the ball first. See, did I say Melissa Mayo? Did I say Shauna Hancock? I think I said everybody now. We'll get you Oxford Hills line up. Molly Corbett is one of the starters. Of course, the aforementioned Cassidy Dumont. Lynn will take the first shot. Shelby Lynn will take the first shot. She missed it. Got her own rebound, and she draws a foul. Fouls on Victoria Sugars. first team's first, and Shelby Lynn was shooting, so she goes to the line. A chance to put Lake Region on the board. Not the first shot. And she does hit the second one, so Lake Region scores first. 1-0, 7:43 to go, first period of play. Let's see, haven't I mentioned here for Oxford Hills, Brooklyn Alexander is another starter, and we got a travel and a turnover on Lake Region. And I am missing number 23, no, that's 22, 25, 14 is the other one I'm missing, and that's Ella Kellogg. So there you have the Viking starters. Melissa Mayo to the foul line, almost lost it, but El Hall chased it down, and then back into the corner, and the Lakers do lose it on the turnover. The Vikings get the ball back. Corbett into Dumont, back to Corbett. She brings it across, picked up by Mayo. On the right side to Kellogg. Skip pass on the left-hand side for a drive. Nope, we got a foul before the shot, I think. Foul was on Hancock. Her first, team's first. Free throw by Brooklyn Alexander is good. Obviously it was a shooting foul. She's got them both. And Oxford Hills goes up by a slim point. Presses on, Hancock to Sheldrick. And near midcourt, Mayo. It's not across yet, and finally it is. Off to Hancock. She drives left side, puts it up. Nope. Rebound in the middle. Sheldrick, Liz Smith grabbed the rebound, a loose ball, and she puts it in. Lake Region goes up by a point. Very early going, first period. On the top, Corbett shoots, and it's no good. I believe that Corbett is the daughter of the JV coach and assistant varsity coach Matt Corbett. Vikings coached by Jim Pelletier. And Oxford Hills turns it over. Hancock brings it up to Smith. Smith to the right to the foul line. Off to Mayo. And in the corner. There's a three-point shot by Shelby Lynn. And it's good. Vikings attacking the zone. There's a shot from the top of the circle, and that's what we're talking about. That's Cassidy Dumont. You get a travel called on Lake Region. All right, across the timeline, Dumont. They skip it onto the other side. Kellogg. Back out on top to Dumont. This one's no good, and it hit the support out of bounds. Lake Region leads by one. Presses on again. Sheldrick. Nobody open yet. Finally into Hancock. Shauna's looking at it. Coach Paul True is yelling, clear out. They want Shauna to bring it up. She's not going to make it in 10. She's going to have to give it up. There she throws it in the front court. Coming to get it is El Hall. Off to Mayo. Three. Yes! Nice movement on that one. Nice team play for Lake Region. Pass on the right to Dumont. She's open. She missed it. Weak side to Sheldrick. Out to Hancock. Skips it in the front court to Smith. Off to El Hall down the right side. She's open. She lays it in. Lake Region out to an 11-5 lead. To Dumont. Zone extends to take that three-pointer away from Dumont. She is an outstanding shooter. Corbett to Dumont. Mayo gets out right in their face. skip pass out on top to Corbett. That's a three, no good. And El Hall's there for the rebound. Off to Mayo. She's double teamed. She's in trouble. She's going to have to find some help. She lost the handle. We're going to get a foul. Could be on Dumont. It is on Cassidy Dumont, her first. Team second. All right, Brianna Sargent into the game for the Lakers. To Sheldrick, to Smith. Liz to the foul line, drives down the left side, puts it up and in. Nice aggressive move by Liz Smith. To Dumont. She drives to the left elbow and passes into the corner. Intended for Kellogg, but knocked out of bounds by the Lakers. Dumont will inbound. Popping out on the right side is Chloe Estes. Now the ball goes through the hands of the Vikings. Through Dumont's hands, I think. Yep, and out of bounds. So Lake Region gets it. All right, Hancock across the timeline at the circle, to the left side. Off to Sargent. She wants to get inside and can't. They shut her off. She gives it off to Sheldrick. Shelby on the dribble, looking for help. It's to Hancock. Shaw to the baseline, 3 seconds on El Hall. So the Lakers turn it over. 3:25 to go in the first. 13-5, Lake Region. Gonna get a bump on Liz Smith. Estes tried to get to the baseline and Smith shut her off, but a little too aggressively. Picks up her first foul. Team second, each team has 2. Estes waiting to trigger it in, stolen. Ball was stolen by Vanessa Stone just in the game for the Lakers. Pass down low to Sargent, and she's going to get fouled. It's on Ella Kellogg. Puts Bree to the line. Two-shot opportunity. This is the first one. Substitution, Mayo back in, replacing Hancock. Second one no good either. Ball tapped out of bounds. I think Hall got a hand on it. Owls had a good season as far as rebounding and defense goes. She's been very, very active. Foul on Sargent. She's always, she's got her nose near the ball all the time. Skip on the right to Dumont, wide open. She doesn't need much room or time, but she missed that one. Vikings try to get it out front, and the ball is going to be thrown out of bounds. Heads up play by Dumont. She couldn't save it, but she threw it down and it went off Bree Sargent's legs out of bounds. Corbett hustles over to inbound. And it comes into Dumont. 2:40 to go, first period. Dumont drives to the right. Sargent is on her, turns her back into the middle, and but Bree got a little too aggressive and gets her second foul. Fourth team. And the Vikings want a timeout. Jim Pelletier wants to take a break here, with his girls trailing 13-5 and 2:34 to go in the first. Good crowd on hand again tonight. Stands filled over there on the side. See Tom Brady sitting with Jalen Brown. I never realized it. John, we got a shot of the crowd over there? I never realized what a teeny tiny head Tom Brady has. Look at that dog on the lower right. Look at the size of his head compared to Tom Brady. That's a teeny tiny head. Even compared to Jaylen Brown, it's little, small. Didn't realize that. Oh well. It doesn't matter. He's still got 7 rings. Going to be Viking ball. I think Rod Foster has a little less hair than when he started. Officiate. Inbounds pass goes to Brooklyn Alexander, and she makes short work of that. She cans a 2. Mayo hurries it up. She's going to take it herself down the left side and draws a foul. And that could have been on that Dumont. That is. That's her second. And it puts Melissa Mayo to the line. See how she does. She does not get the first bounce. Well, that's, let's see, that's the 5th time Lake Region's been to the line. They have only converted on 1. So, if they can settle down, shoot free throws a little better. She misses both in that case. All right, the ball comes up to Estes on the right. To Alexander, around into the corner. Shot is taken, and no, I thought we were going to get a jump, but we did not. Dumont throws it up. Nope. A lot of contact by Dumont and Hancock. Shauna went down, but no whistle. Mayo drives to the left. She shoots, no. This one's going to be on Corbett. Molly Corbett. That would be her first. It's a fifth team. Puts Mayo back to the line, though. And she's 0 for 3. Substitution, Skylar Truman in for Dumont. 1:49 to go in the first. Second one, no good. Ball in the lane, rebounded by Mayo. Her follow's no good. Vanessa Stone has a try, and it won't fall either. Up to Truman, out on top to Estes. On the left to Derenberger. And it's knocked away. Lake Region has it. Stone looks for help. Melissa Mayo comes back to get it. Out to Hancock. Shauna changes hands, goes to the right. Now she backs it up, skips it to Smith on the left. Back to Shauna. Steps back. She could shoot from there. Not obviously Oxford Hills knows that. And Corbett came out to guard her about 28 feet from the basket. Hancock will put it in play. It comes into Smith. 1:11 to go in the first. Down low, Liz Smith wide open. She tried the left-hand shot and missed it. Nice cut. Everything worked well except the ball didn't go. And it's loose. Hancock after it. It's loose still. Finally, the Vikings control it. On the right side, the shot, no. And rebounded by Mayo. She looks down court. There's Shauna. But the defense gets back and stops her. Now it goes to Sheldrick, and she missed the shot. So neither team can throw the ball into the ocean here. Still no shot, no points. And a jump, and it belongs to Oxford Hills. We've got quite a scoring drought here. 13-7 Lakers. Comes Ava Smith in, replacing Vanessa Stone. Down low to Estes. She passes out front. Mayo steals it. Across the timeline, far side. Drives to the baseline. Puts up the running one-hander. It won't fall, but it's rebounded by Smith. Her shot, no. Got her own rebound. Missed that one. And the Vikings have it. Up they come. A missed dribble, and you don't want to do that with Shauna Hancock in the area. Shauna jumps all over it. Nierenberger turns it over. Five seconds. Hancock has the ball. 2 seconds. She goes. Backs out, no shot. That's the end of the first. And it was in terms of scoring, pretty good first quarter for Lake Regions. They end up leading 13-7 after 8. But the scoring kind of dried up there in the second half of the first quarter for both teams. Liz Smith had a couple of baskets in that first quarter. Shelby Lynn had 4 points, one of 3 and 1 for 2 from the line. Mayo had a 3-pointer. El Hall had a basket. Official Dave McGowan talking with Sharon Banks, JV coach Doug Banks' wife. She's here for crowd control. Ball knocked away by Hall. There she is again. Off to Mayo. Up to Smith. Now to L. She catches up that play and gets the ball. Gives it off to Mayo. And the shot's no good. Here come the Vikings. Up to Corbett. Defense smothers her. Hancock knocked it away, and a foul. Let's see who the foul's on. The 3 white shirts there. I almost got to believe it's on a Laker, but it's on Shauna Hancock. She got hit in the mouth for her trouble. I'm going to wait till they put it up, because I'm not sure of that. 24 is up there. I'm looking to see if it's, that is L, would be L's first. I think it was on L Hall, not Shauna. And of course, no shots. Dumont drives in. Hancock takes it away. Oh no. Oh my. I think they're going to have to talk about that one. That can't possibly be a foul. Wait, is that up there in the stands? I see Ricky Robinson. I think he's saying, I think he's offering encouragement to the officials. After a troublesome call, Ricky Robinson up there in the stands is telling the officials, don't worry, it's okay if we make a mistake. I think we called a jump in the end. Jim Pelletier, the head coach for the Vikings, has some questions for Foster, the referee. But in the end, there's no foul. And the ball belongs to Lake Region. What could be bad with that? All right, here we go. Hancock down the right side, pass for Mayo. It's there and good. Lakers run that play fairly frequently, and it finally results in some points. Dumont at the other end misses her shot. So she's a little out of sorts here in game time. She was filling it up during warm-ups. But she hasn't had much luck so far. She does have a 3 early on. Off to her. Dumont down the right side. Mayo covers her. Cross on the left. In the corner, the shot is no good by Kellogg, but the Vikings rebound it, getting the weak side bounce. Driving to the left side, it bounces around and won't drop for them. Alexander's shot's no good. Here comes Hancock. She pulls up at the elbow. It's good. Vikings come back quick. Mayo knocks the ball away from Dumont. She gets it back and tries a wild one that won't drop. Out to Corbett. And the Vikings want to reset here. Take a look at it. Lakers moving in the zone. There's a shot from the baseline. 22. Victoria Sugars has the basket, and that's the first time Oxford Hills has scored in quite a while. I would say maybe 5 minutes. 2 minutes into this one and a couple of minutes at least in the first. Mayo looks over on the right. Hall was open, but she didn't take it. And that time, the pass from Hancock goes over the hands of Mayo and out of bounds. Lake Region leading 17-9, 5:45 to go in the first half. On the right, Corbett back out to Dumont. Around to Kellogg, and the ball will go out of bounds. Touched by the Lakers. Over there retrieving the ball, Megan Smith. One of the volunteers helping out here tonight. She's been hustling around, helping everyone with water over there. There's a three by Dumont. It's her second of the game. Here come the Lakers. Hancock not across yet. Now the ball comes across to Mayo. Drives in and a double dribble on Mayo. Lakers lead 17-12. Just a little over 5 minutes to go in the half. Driving down the right side and the handoff to Alexander to Corbett. Dumont open on this side. They cover her quickly. Into the lane to Kellogg. No. And L. Hall chases it down. And then throws a bounce pass that ends up with the Vikings. Out to Corbett. Driving to the baseline. Dumont behind the back dribble. She gets rid of it to Corbett. And the three will not drop. It goes out of bounds. Touched last by Ella Kellogg. Substitution for Paul True. Here comes Liz Smith, replacing Shelby Lynn. Hancock to Mayo to Smith. Liz puts it on the floor as it knocked away. She tried to dribble through traffic, probably shouldn't have. Mayo knocks it away, and we got three white shirts after the ball, and it's going to be a jump, and it's going to be Viking ball. And Lake Region wants a timeout with 4:10 to go in the first half. And the Lakers leading 17-12. And evidently Sharon Banks not only is taking care of crowd control, she's also taken over these sweeping duties. So she is the guest broom manipulator for tonight's game. .410 to go, first half. Bree Sargent back in the game for Lake Region. Replacing Shelby Lynn. High post pass comes to Kellogg. Gives it off to Alexander for a three. It's good. So Brooklyn Alexander has her 7th point of the game and brings the Vikings to within 2. Bounce pass underneath the Sargent. She missed it. Out of bounds off Alexander. Smith to inbound to the left of the backboard. She's waiting. She's going to have to get rid of it. Way out front to Hancock. Back to Smith. Smith drives into the lane. In the corner to Sargent. Off to Mayo. That's a three. Oh, no. But Sargent is there for the rebound. She missed the shot. And the rebound's pulled down by Victoria Sugars. Victoria, they spell it with a K. High post to Kellogg. She steps inside and missed it, and in the rebounding action, she hits L. Hall, and I believe that'll be on her. That's Kellogg. It is Kellogg. It's her 2nd, team 6th. So both teams are going to be in the bonus for the last 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Next foul for either side will put the other in the bonus situation. Hancock throws it way deep on the left side down low to Sargent. She can't do anything with it, so they move it back out front. Shauna tries it again. This time she got hit. And that is on Dumont, and that's her 3rd. So I would expect Jim Pelletier to go to his bench and put his sharpshooter on the line. On the bench. That's what he's doing. So Jasmine Knowles comes in. Jazzy, they call her. Bree Sargent with a chance for a free throw, and she makes it. So she was 0 for 2 in the first quarter, but she hits her first one here, and she'll get the bonus. McRegan up by 3. Second one by Sargent. Nope. Caught the front of the iron, but Liz Smith rebounds. Left shot won't drop. Alexander had the rebound, and now a foul on Lake Region. So now both teams will be in the bonus. Let's see who it was on. On Liz Smith. That puts her at 2. And it sends Brooklyn Alexander to the line. She's 2 for 2 from there so far. 3 for 3. She hasn't touched anything but the net yet. All right, so far she's flawless at the line. And the Vikings have pulled within 1. Lake Region leads by a point. Hancock off to Mayo. Mayo drives to the right, taking advantage of the screen, but missed it. And Alexander comes down with it. Brooklyn Alexander slams it at Hancock. And the foul is going to be called on Shauna Hancock? Wow. Shauna took a shot. Courtney Roberts is coming out, the Lake Region trainer. Shauna took a shot. That was a full head of steam. So, after the call, Shauna will go to the bench. And let's see who's going to go to the line. Alexander, not the person to put to the line here. Shauna has gone to the sideline, and now the substitution. Bree Sargent comes in. Shauna's trying to catch her breath. That was dead on contact. The Vikings have tied it up. Brooklyn Alexander is 6 for 6 from the foul line. 2.5 to go in the second quarter. Smith changes hands, goes to the left side off the glass. Nope. Fought for and saved inbounds by Oxford Hills. Jazzy Knowles got it off to Alexander, and now they come up on the right side. There's the pull-up by Knowles, no good. Rebound, fought for, and every loose ball is contested by multiple Lake Region players. There's 2 or 3 around every loose ball, and usually just one green shirt. All right. Pays off. Possession arrow. Gives the ball to Lake Region. Sheldrick back in. She spins to the right. She puts it up. And she is hit. And hit hard. It's on Chloe Estes. This is a shooting foul. 2 shots. First one's no good. Lake Region's free throw shooting here in the first half is less than stellar. 0 for 2, and the rebound pulled off by Sugars. So the Vikings are leading for the first time in the game, 19-18. Their best shooter is on the bench. This time the shot's missed. Here come the Lakers. Hall spins in. Jump pass. Smith wide open. Liz Smith puts it in. Nice pass by L. Hall. Brought the defense to her, found the open player, and gave her the ball. Liz gets an easy 2. Ball on the left. Estes around to Corbett. Back to Estes. To Alexander, and they've got contact. Is that going to be on Sargent? That's going to be on Bree Sargent, which is her 3rd. If it is, it is. Sends Alexander to the line. Alexander, who is now 7 for 7. And has touched little more than net in any of her shots. Smith inbounds to Hall. Brings it up the sideline to Sheldrick. Shelby Lynn drives to the right, stops and shoots. Tries to bank it in, it won't drop for her. Corbett brings it back. About 40 seconds to go in the half. Around the perimeter, into the corner. There's a shot taken by Sugars. It won't fall, and Lake Region rebounds. Under 30 seconds. And Coach Paul True says, let's go for the last. So Melissa slows it up. Now brings it to the right to Smith. He brings the ball out front, gives it off to Sheldrick. And they're going to call backcourt. We were hoping that the hand of a player in green touched it, but that didn't happen. 13 seconds. Here comes Vanessa Stone. A little bit of defense, a little bit of height for the Lakers. Ava Smith coming in too. So that's pretty much the biggest team Lake Region can put on the floor, with Hall in the middle. And the Twin Towers on the outside, out on top. There's a 3 attempt by Dumont as they snuck her into the game for the last shot, and it's no good. And that completes the first half of play here. It was a good half in terms of competitiveness. score is 21-20 Oxford Hills. Oxford Hills trailed by a pretty good margin early on, but they have fought back and they have taken the lead here. So we'll do some cipher in here and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back here at halftime. We got some scoring, but just looking around here at the gym, and I can name everybody who's sitting in the stands. Live people, I mean. I can see Megan Smith on the other side, relaxing, and while the teams are in the locker room. I can see Sharon Banks sitting down to our left, after having done a spectacular job sweeping the floor, I might add. Sure, she missed one thing, but in all fairness, she hasn't done it before, and there was a lot of pressure. So we'll cut her a break on that one. And then there's John and me, and that's it. Pretty weird, pretty odd. Anyway, let's take a look at the scoring. For Oxford Hills, who scored 21 points in the first half. They got 6 points from Cassidy Dumont. She had a 3 in each period. They got Victoria Sugars to score 2, and the rest of the points for the Vikings were scored by Brooklyn Alexander. She had a 3, she had a 2, and she had 8 of 8 from the foul line. 8 for 8, and she didn't touch anything but net on 7 out of the 8 probably, for a total of 21. For the Lakers, they had several people score. They had, let's see, 6 people put points on the board. They got a point from Bree Sargent. They got 3 from Melissa Mayo. They got a basket from Elle Hall. They got 4 from Shauna Hancock, 4 from Shelby Lynn Sheldrick, and the top scorer in the first half for the Lakers was Liz Smith. She had 6. She had 6 points. The girls' JVs lost in the game prior to this one by 20. It was 54-34. In that game, the top scorer for the Lakers, let's see, they got Ava Smith had 10 on 5 twos. But the top scorer for the Lakers was Olivia England. She had 5 threes in that game for her 15 points. 4 of them came in the second quarter, 1 in the fourth. So she was filling it up for the Vikings in that JV game. Richardson ended up with 16 points. Durenberger had 10 for the Vikings, who were victorious. The boys, both Lake Region boys teams lost over in South Paris. Ironically, the first games I did as a professional out of college, my first radio job, full-time radio job, where I used that to pay the bills, was at what's now WOXO. It was WNWY FM at the time. And that is where I began calling Vikings games and coming over here. It's the early 70s when I started coming to Lake Region and began a, dare I say, love affair with the Lakers that has never ended. We're underway. Dumont would like to get on track, and the Lakers are going to try and prevent that. In the corner, she's wide open for 3. Missed it. Weak side rebound to Hancock. Shauna back in there. Shauna, Mayo, Smith, Sheldrick, and Hall. Up the left side. And the Lakers kick it back out front. Sheldrick. Dribbling. There goes Mayo inside the foul line and off to Hall. Elbow wheel in. Guarded by Sugars. Bounce pass low, intended for Hancock and out of bounds. All right, so they're going to let Dumont play the point. Nope, she gives it back to Corbett. On the right to Sugars. Move it around on the left side to Alexander. Low to Dumont. She's open, and she got fouled. Sheldrick hit her on the arm. Shelby Lynn's second. First of this half. Shooting foul, Dumont on the line. We'll see how she does at the foul line. Not surprisingly. She makes them both. All right, under 7 minutes to go. Hancock bounce pass to Mayo. Back to Shauna. Ball fake, back on the left. Around on the left to Smith. Liz is open. It hits, caught the glass, but no iron. We go the other way. Corbett tries to give it to Dumont in the corner, but Smith knocks it out of bounds. All right, out to Dumont. Mayo goes out to get her. Corbett turns to the left. Sugars out to Corbett. Around on the left to Alexander. We've got Dumont running the baseline. Trying to get free under there. Pass goes off on the left-hand side. There's a foul. The shot was missed by Kellogg, but she's going to go to the line for 2. Fouls on Shelby Lynn. That would be her 3rd. The Lakers are slowly getting themselves into some foul trouble. Sheldrick and Sargent each have 3. Hancock and Smith have 2. Kellogg makes the first one. And the second one. Oxford Hills has not missed a free throw in the game. And a double dribble. Liz Smith got both hands on it. All right, Dumont into Corbett as we approach the 6-minute mark of the 3rd. Left to Alexander, to Kellogg. Puts it on the floor once and gets fouled. Could be Hall, could be Stone. Let's see. I think it's going to be L. Yep. That's L's 2nd. 3rd team. Oxford Hills has not committed a team foul here in the second half. 2-shot foul. And that is the first miss from the line for the Vikings in this game. And she missed them both. But the rebound came down to Alexander, and her follow is no good. The ball is in the hands of Lake Region. Mayo up to Hancock. Shauna runs into a trap, tries to get rid of it, and it's knocked away. It's loose at midcourt. Grabbed by Mayo. Melissa into front court. They give her the 3. She's going to take it. It's a deep one, but she's take it. No good, though. Liz Smith rebounds. Off to Mayo. To Smith, low, intended for Hall, knocked out of bounds by Sugars. All right, Smith, waiting, she's running out of time. Hancock comes to get it. Out to Mayo. All right, Mayo to the left. Off to Hancock. Guarded by Dumont, who has 3 fouls, remember. Hancock to the hoop. No, but she was fouled. Maybe Sugars? Nope, Alexander. That's her first. Team's first. Hancock for 2. Lake Region has made 2 of 12 so far. 2 of 13. And therein lies the game. And there's a first free throw of the second half for Lake Region. Hancock's first free throw made. Dumont. Sugars. Cross, it goes to Alexander. She drives to the baseline and shoots. It goes. The Lake Region has controlled and contained Dumont, but Alexander has gone crazy. Lakers almost lose it, but they hold on the right to intended for Hancock and out of bounds. Tipped away by a Viking. Region down by 6. Smith looks, coming into Hancock. Lakers looking for an opening. High post to Smith. Drives to the right. Gives off to Stone. They move it back out front. Driving in. Alyssa Mayo, she missed the running one-hander. Rebounded by Sugars. Outlet to Dumont. Runs right to left. Gives it up to Corbett. To Dumont. On a high post. Near side to Corbett. To Corbett for 3. It's good. The Lake Region now is down by 9. They've scored 1 point in the second period, and we're under 4 minutes to go. Foul on the Vikings. Looks to be on Kellogg, which if it is, it would be her 3rd. Yep. No shots. Smith to inbound right in front of us. Comes into Mayo. She comes across midcourt. Hancock facing his zone. Gives it up to Smith. Back to Shauna. Goes to the foul line and off to Mayo. On the right, almost stolen, and is stolen. Alexander comes up with it. There goes Dumont. She pulls up and shoots and good. And the Lakers want timeout as they're now down by 11. 3:16 to go in the third quarter. Lake Region has scored 1 point, while Oxford Hills has continued to put points up. This will be a good chance to tell you what our schedule looks like coming up. So let's see, this is the 20th. So our next scheduled game is one we didn't think we were going to be able to do, but it now looks like we will be able to do it. That is the boys at Poland on the 23rd. With games at 4 and 6. It does say that the girls are here, same times. We'll have to look into that one. Looks like we'll be having some games though on the 23rd. All right, let's see what the Lakers have devised here to get some points up. Smith coming this way, off to Hall. L to the hoop. Nope, won't fall. Sugars rebounds. Off to Dumont. They screen Mayo off the defense, and Dumont gets it up. Dumont thought about the shot, wanted to take it, but the Lake Region defense stopped it. Corbett for 3. Nope. Rebound by Hancock. Shauna this week, signed, is wide open. Melissa Mayo, nice pass from Smith. Driving to the left side, Alexander, no. Loose ball. Vikings have it. Corbett, 3. No. Chased down by Dumont. That one's partially blocked. Stone got it out of the air. Off to Hancock. Shauna hustling up to Smith. Cross court. Goes to L. Hall. She missed it. Off the glass. And a foul. And let's see how that one goes. Looks like Vanessa Stone thinks it's on her. Let's see if she's right. Yep. Her first. Shauna Hancock signed a letter of intent, national letter of intent, to play lacrosse at a Division II school whose name escapes me right now. See if we can find that out. Coming up with a blank right now. But nevertheless, she did sign the letter, and that's what's going to happen, is a scholarship. Shauna across the timeline. L. Hall wide open in the corner. She gets the diagonal skip pass. She fakes and drives and won't fall. And coming out of there is Estes. To Alexander in the lane. She's still in the lane and no shot. Okay, turnover. She had to be approaching 3 seconds, but Lake Region causes a turnover. They're down by 9. Off to Sargent. Bree Sargent back in the game. Liz Smith is out. There's Shauna for 3. A little bit too strong. That's her first 3 attempt tonight. Hustling up. Dumont throws it all the way down to the baseline. Back to Dumont. Wide open 3. Her third 3 of the game. So Lake Region had contained her, but Alexander picked up the slack for the Vikings. I believe that will go against Corbett. Shauna has taken a beating tonight. Third team on the Vikings. Low to Hall. She wheels to the right. Shoots. No. And now we have, see what we have now. Officials are discussing it. Did they see it the opposite ways? Is this the rare double foul? The foul on the Vikings. The foul on Corbett. So that gives the ball to Lake Region. Out front to Ava Smith. The Sergeant. She dribbles off to Casey Johnson, who's in the game now for Lake Region. Casey played some extensive time in the JV game. It was almost open. 5 seconds to go. There's a 3-pointer taken by Ava Smith. Ava hit 2 or 3 between halves while she was warming up, but she didn't hit that one. And the ball goes out of bounds, and that is the end of the third quarter. The score after 3 is Oxford Hills 35, Lake Region 23. All right, here's the buzzer. That last foul was on Brooklyn Alexander. That was her second. Underway in the fourth quarter. Inbounds pass to Casey Johnson to Sargent. Dribbles with the left hand. Picks it up, gives to Hall. Stone is in there as well, and L. Hall completes the 5 for the. Nope, there's Hancock. Shauna's the 5th one. She drives to the right, and she gets that one to go. Right side, Kellogg shoots, it won't drop. And the Lakers have the ball. Outlet intended for Sargent. She didn't see it at first, but she ends up with it. The Hancock back to Sargent. Thought about the 3 and the travel. They're down by 10. The Lakers trail by 10. Near side, Estes on a post to Alexander. She turns into the defense, but gets rid of it to Kellogg, and her shot won't go. And Johnson stepped out of bounds. Lake Region had the rebound, but Casey Johnson stepped on the end line. Mayo back in. L. Hall goes out. 6:53 to go in the game. Regulation at any rate. Melanson off to Corbett and in the corner to Estes. On the post, knocked away, but Vikings get it back. High post to Alexander. To Corbett, top of the circle, about a 20-footer. Hits nothing, out of bounds. And Rebecca Karen reports into the game for Lake Region. Ball is stolen. Outlet to Melanson. Up it goes and then knocked out of bounds by Johnson. Good defense by Casey Johnson. Good job to get her hands up into the passing lanes and deflect the pass out of bounds. Dumont back in the game for the Vikings. Low to Kellogg, in the lane to Alexander. She's been in the lane a long time. Haven't called anything, nope. Alexander off to Dumont for 3. Way short. That wasn't Dumont. That was Melanson. Under 6. Lakers down by 10. Mayo guarded by Dumont. Gets free for a second, and they cover her quickly. Off to Karen. She backs to the right elbow, stops. She's in trouble, she needs help, comes off to Smith. And Paul True sensed that that could be a turnover and called timeout before the 5 seconds expired on the closely guarded rule. So with 5:37 to go, it's Laker ball when it comes back in. So we're in a little bit of a conundrum as to what we're doing on Tuesday. I think the Poland has a streaming system which is robotic. It's automatic. The camera is in the gym set up, and it's designed to follow the action without human input, I think. But it malfunctioned during the last game the Knights had. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, because the girls are playing here, so we'll have 4 games going on at the same time, or 2 at a time, but travel called on Shelby Lynn. So I guess if we can't resolve this before we stop streaming today, you'll have to check with the high school on Monday to find out. Alexander gets a nice pass down the side and lays it in. Mayo to the left. Shot, no, but a foul. Neither team is close to the bonus situation. Foul was on Kellogg. Fifth team. It's a shooting foul, so. All right, we'll see if Melissa can do better here. She does. She was 0 for 4 from the line in the first quarter. Mayo, Hancock, Hall, Karen. Second shot was no good, but it was rebounded. I believe that was that L or? It was rebounded by L Hall, and she put it in. Lake Region down by 9. Alexander at the foul line, and it knocked away by Mayo, and then that could be on Alexander. It was her third. That becomes the 6th team foul on Oxford Hills. So now, the next time they foul, Lake Region will go to the line. Mayo, right side to Sheldrick. Double teamed. She does have the dribble. There she goes. All true, same thing. There goes Shauna for 3. Nope. Rebound loose. Nice job by Dumont keeping that ball alive and not traveling. And then Shauna Hancock comes down. And we get a jump call, and it goes over to Oxford Hills. Karen working hard on defense. Dumont driving to the left. Off to Estes, to Alexander, to Dumont. She backs it out. Karen bothering her. She's open for a second. She puts it up on the baseline. Nope. And let's see. Could be Karen. Nope, L Hall. 5th team on the Lakers, but a shooting foul. Dumont's 2 for 2 so far. Three for 3. And 4 for 4. Outstanding foul shooting by Oxford Hills tonight. They've missed 2 of, I'm going to say 16 or 18 shots. Get a break in the action, I'll count it up. Hall. Driving, she got an opening. She goes all the way but missed it. I think Elle needs more conviction in her shooting. She needs to believe that that shot is going to go when she shoots it. Dumont in the corner, she's got 3 more. It looks like when Elle, she goes to the hole strong, she puts it, she goes up strong, but it looks like at the end, she doesn't believe she can get it away, or if she believes, she can do it. Driving, it's Alexander, out of bounds off Alexander's leg. Jim Pelletier does not agree. And he lets the official know. Two and a half left. Lake Region in a deep hole. Sheldrick in the corner. Won't fall. Rebounded by Kellogg. Quickly it comes into the hands of Cassidy Dumont. Kellogg spins in. Gets shut off by Liz Smith. To Dumont. Quick move down the baseline. Good. .44-28 now as Oxford Hills is pulling away. We're under 2 minutes to go. Hancock will take a three from way outside, and Dumont, rather, Corbett makes some contact with Hancock, and Shauna goes down and will go to the line. And she was taking a three, so she's going to get 3 shots. Got the first one. Ready again. Got it. Substitution, Vanessa Stone in for Hall. And Hancock, 3 for 3. In that sequence. Robert. Minute and a half to go. Sugars. Low to Kellogg on the left, up and in. Coming the other way. Mayo to the left. Smith gets to about 10 feet. Gets shut off, gives it up to Sheldrick. Shelby getting some contact, then gets a three away. Nope. Stone fights for it. Attempt to save it in by Kellogg, but she stepped on the end line. Substitutions, Johnson and Lizzie Brewer into the game. Smith and Hancock out with 0.2 of a second under a minute. Another substitution. Skylar Truman into the game. Dumont goes out. Kaylee Halley came into the game also for the Vikings. Kellogg baseline. Puts it up, won't fall for her. She got her own rebound and missed that one too. But I think Casey Johnson might have gotten some contact. Nope, Lizzie Brewer. Kellogg misses. More substitutions for the Vikings. Melanson back in. Jazzy Knowles back in. Second free throw is good. Derenberger also into the game for the Vikings. Mayo across mid-court. Backs it out, passes on the right. Lizzie Brewer was cutting. That was a classic I zigged when I should have zagged situation. Truman off to Halley, and a foul. That's an offensive foul. That was on Halley, her first. It's a player-controlled foul, so no shots, even though that was the 7th team. Low to Sheldrick. Nope, won't go. Strong move, but she missed it. Ball's loose. Mayo has it. 8 seconds. On the left, Johnson puts it on the floor and puts it up. It is no good, but she's going to go to the line. Shooting foul. Foul was on Truman. Missed the first one. Free throw shooting for Lake Region, well, not great. For Oxford Hills, great. Johnson makes that one. And here we go. Closing seconds. Here we go. That's it. And that brings this one to a close as Oxford Hills ends up winning this one 47-32. And so we have some figuring to do, and then we'll wrap this baby up. All right, let's take a look at the final scoring here in this game, won by Oxford Hills 47-32. We'll look first on the Vikings side. And we had 5 people put points up. Sugars had a basket for 2. Corbett had a 3 for 3. Ella Kellogg had 5 on a 2-point field goal and 3 for 6 from the line. Brooklyn Alexander, who really scored some points in the first half, ended up with 17 points. She had 3 twos, a 3, 8 for 8 from the foul line. And the top scorer in the game, after being contained in the first half by the Lakers to 6 points, ended up with 20, Cassidy Dumont. She had 2 twos, 4 threes, and 4 for 4 from the foul line for her total of 20. The Vikings went to the line 18 times and made 15 of them. And you're going to win a lot of games if you can shoot from the free throw line like that. And in the JV game, the Vikings went to the line 24 times and made 13 of them. So the two teams, the varsity and the JV, spent a lot of time at the foul line tonight and shot very well from there. Over on the Lake Region side, they got a free throw from Bree Sargent. They got a free throw from Casey Johnson. They got 4 points each from Sheldrick, Elle Hall, and I guess that's it. They got 6 points each from Melissa Mayo and Liz Smith. Top scorer in the game for Lake Region, Shauna Hancock, who had 3 twos, 4 for 5 from the foul line. She missed her first one and made the next 4, including a 3-shot opportunity when she was hit while taking a 3. Lakers went to the line 21 times. They made 8 of them. So that's a lot of left points. That's points left out on the floor that could have been had. So I'm sure they know. And John has figured out we have the answer to the conundrum. The boys play on Monday. So the boys are at Poland on Monday with games at 4 and 6, JVs and varsity respectively. And we are going to do those. Based on what Athletic Director Paul True said, because of the unreliability, shall I say, of the Poland streaming system right now, we're going to go over there and we'll do those games. So we will talk to you from Poland on Monday. And then on Tuesday, we'll be here for the 2 games with the girls. So we'll get all the Poland games. So good news. We'll be glad to do it for everybody. So that's going to do it. The JV girls lost by a considerable amount. The varsity girls lost 47-32, and that is going to do it. So for John Mayo, I'm Penn Worcester, and thanks for watching.